Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I apologise for the way I look in advance because I literally have not long ago woken up. So it is 2 weeks into my cut and I feel like I have quite a lot to update you about. Now, my first week and my first video, I was doing this alkaline diet thing. Yeah, that really did not work. I'm going to be totally honest. That did not work at all. So what I've done is I actually revised my meal plan. So I'm going to be showing you some more meals on my YouTube. And I don't think that's a bad thing because at least it's like new content and fresh content. So yeah, so last week I didn't actually weigh myself because I knew that I had such a bad week that first week where I videoed. I was honestly eating crap that week, so I'm not even counting that week as the first week of cut. So this week has actually been my first official week of a cut. Now I have allowed myself some cheesecake every single night because it's also been my brother's birthday this week, so you know, you kind of have to allow yourself little things like that, like cake and cheesecake and stuff like that, little sweet treats, and you need to keep yourself absolutely sane, and that's what's kept me sane this week. Now my calories are around 1500 and I believe that was around what my alkaline diet was anyway. I have still kept some of the meals, including the quinoa meal I've kept, and my spelt flakes but with a different protein powder and chocolate chips on top. So a couple of things that are actually quite similar. I've also given myself 4 extra meals to have as an option. So rather than have 3 meals every single day, day in, day out, boring, I've actually switched it up a little bit and they're all around 400 calories. So the macros are pretty similar in every single one. So that's why for me it's been really, really good. Now, weight-wise this morning, I checked in at 59 kilos on the dot. Now, when I started my cut 2 weeks ago, officially, you know, I was 59.4. So over the last 2 weeks, considering I've eaten loads of crap on that first week, I've actually lost 0.4 kilos. That's also quite good because I've allowed myself cheesecake this week. So I've probably been sitting around 1700 calories, not 1500 calories. And I'm on my menstrual cycle this week. So if anything, I probably wasn't expecting to lose that much anyway. So week coming up, which obviously you're going to see this week, I'm not cheating. Like I'm not having cheesecake, anything like that. Might have like a little something, but not every single night like I have been last week. So that's kind of a good thing. I'm also going to show you my home gym because I have finally all the equipment. However, I have, just before this video, just purchased a squat rack. I know, crazy. It was £60. £60 for a squat rack. I think it's too good to be true. So when that comes, I'll obviously show you. I don't think it's going to be here this week though, so may not see it on this vlog. So yeah, 59 kilos I am. I haven't taken any check-in photos. I haven't taken any measurements. And the reason why is because personally, I'm only doing it for me. Like, I don't want to become obsessed over taking my weight, taking my measurements, taking my photos every single week and then feeling deflated when like I'm not seeing progress. So that's why I haven't done that this week. I just took my weight. So, you know, I'm still training really, really well. I literally have trained all my sessions this week. Was meant to do legs yesterday, but I'm actually doing the leg session today. So that is good. I'm also so excited, but I'm not going to say yet. But I'll show you later. I'm so excited. Literally this week has been crazy. But yeah, I'm doing my nutrition course as well. So I'm getting that all finalised and just kind of like doing things to begin my business kind of thing, my PT business. So things are kind of looking positive. So that's all I have to say at the minute. I will show you my home gym setup next. So I'm actually just about to head off and get my new car. Yes, it will happen very quickly and my mum's coming too. Say hi! Hi! So we're just heading off. So that's my old car. What'd you say? Oh, I got bad shit. Lovely. I'm actually in love. Like, it's just an upgrade for my car. So I had a Polo, now I've got a Golf. I just love Golfs in general. Really nice. It's got pretty much everything, like so much more. Like heated seats, I'll show you. So yeah, it's got heated seats. I didn't have this before. Didn't have the sync thing before. What else didn't I have it before? This handbrake with, I don't know how that's working. Like I'm confused already about that. But yeah, it's just really, really nice. Yeah, it's just so good. Love it. So I thought I would do my gym setup that I have. So let's first start with what's on my bed and on the floor here before I go over to my bench was over there. So I'm going to start first with resistance bands. Now resistance bands I got from Amazon probably last lockdown, the first lockdown. So everything you need. Resistance bands I would honestly say are like key to a home gym, especially if you don't have the money for other equipment. So resistance bands absolute key. It does come with a door stopper, and these are like your ankle straps, but I did buy an ankle strap years ago anyway. But the only thing with that, depending on what resistance band you get, the hooks don't fit on that ankle strap, so I do just have to use that one, but it's still absolutely fine. Comes with the handles as well, again, pretty ideal to be fair. The next set of resistance bands are the leg ones, so most people will have seen these ones. Nice and straightforward, really. Enhances your leg workouts mainly, but you can use them for things like pull aparts, to do your lats and stuff like that. So they do come in different sizes. You can get one with an extra heavy, which I used to have, but I lost it, so I don't know where that went. And then I got the barbell. So luckily this barbell I actually got from my old gym I worked at, and they haven't yet said that I need to give it back because they were actually throwing it out. So am I giving it back? No, absolutely not. So luckily I have a barbell. It's a 1-inch barbell. I believe you can get these on Amazon. Would need to double check, but you can buy the barbell with a couple like these kind of plates, these ones here, not these two, for like a set of £250. Is quite expensive, but and the maximum weight is I think is 15 kilos. So again, not that cheap for that barbell and those plates at all. So these are like kind of the next step of stuff that I would suggest getting, but it's not necessary. But it does help if you are like that, a little bit more advanced in the gym. Then I have the dumbbell bars. Now I actually got these because I have plates. So I have, by the way, 2.5s, 4 5 kilos. I have 2 10 kilos. These are actually from my friend, and a 5 kilo one, same like irony thing. 2 5 kilos, 2 10 kilos, and 4 1.25s, which I actually got the other week. These were like £35, the set of 4. I can't even complain. Yeah, again, so I got these. I paid for them. I paid my friend for them. Paid Amazon. Got these luckily for free. Thank God. And then what I did, well, I was looking at getting dumbbells with the weight plates, and I thought, hang on a sec, what am I doing? I've got the weight plates. I just need the 1-inch dumbbell bar. So I looked online. These two, and obviously the screws. I think they were, off the top of my head, I want to say they were about £27, no, £35, between £25 and £35, just for these. Again, if you have the plates, highly recommend getting the dumbbell bars by themselves. These work an absolute treat for me. So that is in terms of like the little bits of equipment. Now I'm going to move on to the more advanced, don't need it, could come in handy. Pull-up bar I'm going to start with. So pull-up bar, pretty standard. It did come apart and I had to screw it in. Finally, I've actually got it like pretty set. So pretty straightforward to set up, if I'm honest. You can obviously do things like your pull-ups on here. You can actually hang the bands, some resistance bands, on the pull-up bar and do some exercises, obviously when it's on the door frame. Not really much else to say about this, to be honest. This was about £20, really cheap, much cheaper than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be around 30-40 quid, but it really wasn't. So 20 quid, cheap. Resistance bands, cheap. Them resistance bands, cheap. Them, a little bit more pricey. Then I've got, let's go to the bench actually. Please excuse all the stuff I have on my bench. Let me try and move it off actually. So, bench I set up again. It came pretty compact, so I'm just going to leave it there. So, it's got obviously your padding. It has got incline. I'm not going to show you completely, but it's got incline. It's also got the decline as well. It does go down, but I don't really use it on that. But it's a very sturdy bench, I'm not going to lie. So that is ideal. That was about £90. Yeah, £90 that was. Really good high. So yeah, £90. I would definitely recommend as well investing, especially for like girls. We want to do some incline chest work with your dumbbells and whatever, or your resistance bands, and I think an incline bench does actually work really, really, really well. You target that upper chest more when you do that, as opposed to flat. Then we have lastly, I believe it's my last thing. Yes, lastly is the sissy squat. Now again, not needed, required at all, but very compact. The thing is with all of this stuff, it's compact. Like that fits in the corner of my room. That could just like go wherever, on the door frame, wherever. And this, at the minute while I'm using it over lockdown, can just stay there. It can go under my bed as well. So all of this stuff does actually go usually under my bed when I'm not using it, but I am using it. So yeah, sissy squat, again, it's ideal. Oh my God, I have a hack for hip thrusts, which I'll show you. So what I did this morning was, this is obviously if you're gonna like invest. The sissy squat, by the way, was around, again, £80, £85 for it. So not even that expensive. So what I did, guys, was I set it up, because the only thing with doing hip thrusts and glute bridges with this bar, glute bridges actually mainly, is that you don't, with the plates, because they're not like wide, I don't have enough room to obviously get my hips under to lift the bar up, especially when I've got like 60 kilos worth of weights. So what I did was I saw this morning as I was doing legs, these little bars here, so you can actually do press ups on these or whatever. And I thought I'd lay my bar on there with the pad, my hip thrust pad, which actually elevates it probably to about here, so even better, the higher the better. And I could get my feet under. My feet literally sat perfectly there. Obviously my body's here, and then my hips were here under the bar. And I tell you what, I am so happy I got that hack, because then I can do like even single leg hip thrusts, single leg glute bridges, and it's just perfect. So yeah, in total, guys, I'm going to be really honest. I did work out the price, and I did work out everything as if I paid for everything, including the bar and those plates, about between £400 and £500. It's not cheap if you want to invest. However, that has been over the course of, I can't remember about the mirror, you can actually see me. My microphone just broke, so I actually do have a microphone at the minute. Oh my God, this is so awkward. So, what was I saying? Yeah, about £400 to £500 total has been over the course of like a year. A lot of this equipment, and I got some stuff like gifted for my birthday and Christmas. So when you weigh it up like that, I probably spent about £200 in total. So if you really do want to invest, then I would say it is I'd highly recommend it. Especially the resistance bands, a no-brainer. Dumbbell bars, yeah, potentially, but then you can also get dumbbell sets. So remember, dumbbell sets, you can get up to like 20 kilos for like, I don't know, I'm really not good at prices, but you can get sets on the dumbbell bars if you want dumbbells. But it's just investing in the other stuff like the bench. Again, you don't need stuff, but it does help a hell of a lot, especially because we don't know when gyms are going to open again. So I would just recommend getting what you can if you can. So I think that's everything. That is obviously my home gym setup. Luckily, I have the room now in my bedroom to do the workout. It doesn't look like it now because I've literally just got everything out, but I have so much more room, so it's kind of worked really well. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you have any questions about any of the equipment or anything else, then obviously let me know, but I'll see you in the next video.